Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 56 of my modded survival series. If you remember from the previous episode, I decided to put Thaumcraft to rest for a while, and you can see that I am down underneath my farming area, and you can see that I have a new area right here carved out, and if we go up, you can see this little thing. So basically, I want to actually start doing some bee breeding. I haven't done this in a very long time, and it's been one of those things that you get frustrated with all of the forestry stuff. So if I looked at forestry, I believe it's forestry that does all of the bee breeding and tree breeding and stuff like that. It is very annoying to have to do all of this. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that you can use these other mods. But using like the Apiary and stuff like that, that was very time consuming, and it's very difficult to get the bees that you want. Really not good for a series, but I decided to try out one of the new mods. I checked out all of the mods that were in the pack, and I noticed that there was one called Gendustry. I am not familiar with this one by any means, but I thought I would give it a go. Don't know how many episodes this will last. I might give up on it after a couple of episodes, but I thought I would just go ahead and try it out. I haven't used bee breeding since like a 1.7 pack, so we'll just see how it goes. So in order to start with that, there's probably a few things that I'll need to do, and for one, that's going to require quite a bit of bronze. And I noticed that whenever I played through bee breeding and previous packs, it uses a lot of bronze. So I am going to queue up the recipe for bronze in here. Okay, so I don't have a recipe for that. That's industrial craft. Let me just check out what options I have. I don't really want to use the smeltery. That was the Tinker's Construct, or no, that was the industrial craft bronze. Don't want to use that one either. Is there an easier bronze to do? Wow, I do not want to do it this way. Oh, there's forestry bronze. Okay, that's the one that I want. Haha, because I already have all of the ingots for that. And I believe, let me look at copper. I probably want this copper. There we go. And tin. Let me just double check my tin ingots. And it's probably not the IC2 one. Probably want the thermal expansion or thermal foundation tin. So let me go ahead and encode that pattern. Should have a couple more patterns in here. And molecular assembler. There we go. Because I basically didn't want to grind down all of my ingredients to dust and have to do it that way. So let me go ahead and grab a few of these while I'm here and encode my next pattern, which is sturdy casing. Go. That was pretty simple. And let's go ahead and take a look at Gendustry. See what other things that we need. We'll probably need gears. And if I remember right, is it iron or tin? Let me try tin first. Yeah, I'm trying to do this without looking up the recipe. It's, there we go. Iron. That gives me, Tinker's alloy gear. Is that gonna work in Gendustry? Gendustry. Tinker's alloy gear. Okay. Yeah, because I can talk. It's been one of those days. Alright, so there we go. We have a gear. So what do we need now? So the first thing that I want to do is probably look at the machines. You might notice that there's no apiaries in here. Besides these, and they're single block apiaries, these are pretty much what I'm going to be using. Probably need to create some of those receptacles and maybe some of these processor. Oh wow, there's a lot of recipes here. Alright, so let's try some of these out. Gendustry. Probably definitely need this guy. Need to grab one of you guys first, just so that I have one for my recipes. There we go. And a piston. Thank you. Boop, boop. And that gives me a power module. Okay. And as you can tell, unlike the forestry bee breeding, this does use power, which is... Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to do assembly table stuff. Well, there's shape crafting, but this still uses assembly table. Oh, I don't want to do assembly table stuff. Alright. Should have figured, since it has a processor, that it was going to use something in the assembly table. Wonder if there's an easy way to automate this. Well, this one I can do for sure. Let me get rid of that real quick. I do need gold, so I need pressure plate pattern. There we go. And I ran out of patterns, of course. Alright, so let me go ahead and put these in here so that I at least have them available. There we go. And grab one of those pressure plates just for the recipe for... What was I doing? It was this guy right here. And bronze. That is not the bronze that I want. Bronze. Didn't even check to see if I used different bronze for the other patterns. Here we go. And that's probably good for now, maybe? We'll see. So let me go ahead and create the first thing. Well, I guess I need lasers now. Oh, didn't want to do lasers and all of this. So let me create a few of these. And this is with the Buildcraft stuff. Didn't want to have to do it, but I will. Alright, so there's some lasers and assembly table. There we go. Ooh, what am I missing? Diamond gear. Oh, that's one of those. Well, that's a nifty little shortcut there. Gold. And then a diamond gear. I can't remember. Is it diamonds all the way around? Yes. Dang. 4 diamonds for that. Right. Assembly table. Can't even type. And again, that right there just proves how much I don't want to do it this way. But it doesn't look like I have much option. And power conduits. I already have some in my thing right here. Where do I want to put this? I did move the, let me turn on the lights a little bit. I did move the GED or QED over here, quantum enrichment device. Over here, it's still not automated, doesn't use power. I don't think you can automate it, but we'll see. Don't really know where to put this stuff. I think what I'm going to do is probably put it down here for now, and then I will rearrange later. Let me turn off Wayla for a little bit. Is this going to be a problem? This is probably going to be a problem. Let me move it to the back side over here, since this is the output. And of course, I can't connect it there. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can. Okay, cool. And go ahead and slap these bad boys on. Oops, missed one. And this will power up the lasers. And essentially, this is the way to create any kind of gates, AND gates, OR gates, all of that for some of the, I don't know if it has a recipes in here, gate, all of these for the buildcraft pipes, I guess. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it, because I really didn't want to do buildcraft stuff. So let's see, what was I doing? Gendustry. So I need these processors somehow. Oops. That's going to require pulsating chipsets. All right. There was this alternative recipe, right? Still uses pulsated chipsets. That's probably a better one. So let me... Can I reach my AE system from here? What's that? That is an ME drive. That is not my terminal. Alright, so coming up here, and pulsating chipset, I believe, is just interpearl and redstone. There we go. We got plenty of interpearls. Well, 300 to be exact. If I come down here and throw 16 of those and click that guy, it will go ahead and use the lasers, I think. Okay, I was getting ready to say, why aren't those other lasers on? That's not too bad. Blue lasers, that means that it's going full speed. All 9 of them. And it looks like it's going to take a little bit. So let me go ahead and craft up good couple of handfuls of these pulsating chipsets. I might figure out something to automate this. I might put that up here. I don't know. So let me go ahead and cut here and figure things out, get a few of these pulsating chipsets, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, I start recording as soon as the Minecraft sound comes on. But I think I have automated this to a certain degree. I'm not sure how well this will work over time. But as you can see, I have the assembly table here, lasers. And if we come down here, you can see that I created an ME interface, and right now I only have the one pattern, which is to encode from 1 interpearl, 1 redstone, 2 pulsating chipsets. And it sort of works, not really. So let me go ahead and show you the issue, if it will be... Whoa, what is going on? So let me just create one of those. I know that it'll create 2, but you can see that it's already over there, and it's able to do it. The problem, I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but obviously there's a couple of, let me get rid of NEI for a little bit. There's a couple of recipes that can be made from the items that are in the assembly table, and one of them is the redstone chipset. There's really no way to identify a single recipe in here from the items that are over here, because I can just start putting a bunch of crap over here and it doesn't really matter as long as it has the ability to create an item. It'll show up on the other right, and you can select it, deselect it, do whatever, and it'll do it. But the moment that I need a redstone chipset, I am not sure what I'm going to do. So, yeah, so that's a thing. So this should be almost done. And because the assembly table, if you don't have an inventory next to it, it'll just shoot it out. But because the interface also acts as an inventory, like if I put these in here, you can see, let me just put one of those in there. You can see that it pulls it back into the AE system. We've seen that before. Really no different here. So if I come over here, it should show me my pulsating chipset, and so it does. So at least that's a thing that I can automate for a little bit. I'm not sure what would happen if I wanted to create, for example, a pulsating chipset. Let me grab some redstone real quick, and let's try this out. Of course, I'll probably destroy everything that I've worked on. This shouldn't take nearly as long. So let me see, redstone chipset, and it should just pop up in here. Get rid of that. Come on, there we go. I saw it move. There we go. Alright, so if I encode that recipe, let me go ahead and grab this out of the system. Come over here. I know that I can put it in there, but this seems a little bit more easy for me. And pop that guy there. So now if we do a redstone chipset, I think it'll work only because we already selected it. But what would happen if I did a pulsating chipset? I mean, these are different test cases, obviously. But it does look like it'll do it, and you can see that it was ordered. Okay. Might be able to live with that. So what were the other recipes for... Let me turn on NEI back. And that's just the O key. Gendustry. What were the processors made out of? Assembly table. 2 diamonds. 2 quartz. 4... Oh. So it's definitely a lot cheaper to use the assembly table. Alright. You twist my arm. Alright, so diamond. Need 2 of those guys. Oh wait, I have to actually create one. One of these, I think? Was that right? Gendustry. One of those and 2 quartz. Quartz. Boop boop. There we go. But I do need to come over here and actually craft one of these guys. So it's going to be 2 of you, 1 of you. And put the quartz back. Of course I did. And 2 of you guys. Boo, pow. There we go. Bam. Go ahead and select that guy. And wow, that's actually not terrible on time-wise. And I could expand this all the way up to the point that it doesn't work anymore. I don't know how many blocks away it'll be supported, but more lasers that you have, the faster this table will be. But 9's a good place to start with. It does require, I think, 2 diamonds per laser. Not too bad whenever I have 3,000 diamonds. And processor, I have you now. Yay! Cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and throw those guys in the system. And let's, before my time is out for today, I should probably create one of these little guys. And this is the one that I'm going to start with. So I don't know what I need. One of these B receptacles. Receptacles. Bam. Thank you. I need a gear. Not a gear, but a gear. There we go. Cool. And I didn't grab it. I still didn't grab it. What the heck? Gendustry. And you guys. Sturdy casing. Sturdy casing. So, I mean, at least it wasn't a total bust in this episode. We were able to do a little bit of automation. But let me go ahead and I guess run this over there. Really don't know what I'm doing. And you can see that I already have the B set up for the travel anchor. And I am probably going to just stick these. Maybe with some... I don't know. This is just going to be trial and error for a while. I don't know what I'm needing because I've never used this mod before. So let me go ahead and pop that guy open because I do need to run some power conduits. And I don't like them up there, so I'm going to put them in the ceiling. I'll run some facades later. I do know that I'm going to need some machines down here. Figure putting my lab stuff down here and keeping the apiaries up here would probably be the best bet. And you can see I have RF, Industrial Apiary. Nice. And these are essentially upgrade slots. And let's go ahead and try this out. I think I have a couple. Do I have princesses in here? Attuned. I don't know what I can do with attuned. What about drones? Let me do a tuned drone. Okay. Hey guys, this is future Nefarious411. Sorry to cut in right here, but I went the entire episode and I did not even describe how to even get bees to begin with. And it's all essentially just creating one of these little scoops. Pretty simple, it's just some sticks and some wool. And once I have that, let me go ahead and create the pattern because these really don't have a long life to them. So let me craft, I should probably crafted a couple of these, but just for demonstration purposes, I am going to grab this and throw it on the ground because of server lag. And I'm going to run outside, and probably the best time to do this is going to be at night because hives actually glow and you can see them, and obviously there's one right there, so that is pretty nice. And all you have to do is left click this as you would with any kind of pickaxe or something. It does take a little bit of durability, but you can see that I was able to grab a couple of forest drones, and apparently I got a honeycomb from that as well. So it might be good just to run around the world and see if you can find a few of these. And there might be one right here. Sometimes it's glowing and I don't even know why. So you might have some luck with looking for them at night, or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so the scoop is very important. The only reason I skipped it in this episode is because I used a quarry, and the quarry was able to grab some, I guess. I don't know where those bees actually came from. But yeah, that's how you get them. So I'll return you back to the normally scheduled program. So let me go ahead and throw that in there, and you can see there's no error, and it requires 20 RF per tick. Not too bad. My current temperature is hot, humidity arid, and you always on. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing. So does that mean that it's always on? Or if I click it, it's always on? Yeah, some of those are kind of weird. But it is nighttime. Obviously, that's a problem for those, unless I use one of these upgrades. And one of the upgrades, I think, is in regards to nighttime. Ooh, hell emulation upgrade. That sounds really bad. Production upgrade, seal upgrade, rain protection. Oh, that's kind of cool. So any bees that don't like rain, you can put that in there. It'll fix it. Winter, flowering, light. Ooh, light. Internal lighting. Well, let's go ahead and try one of these. Oh, I do need to craft another recipe for Gendustry, at least. And am I going? I am. Server's lagging a little bit. Probably need to reboot it soon. Alright, so Gendustry, apparently. I need one of these. Okay. Oh, and I need snow. How am I going to get snow? Seriously, how am I going to get snow? Compressor, rock crusher. I do not want compressor. How do I get snowballs? Extractor, pulverizer, main infusion. 1 snowball equals 2 snowballs. That's interesting. I could get a frozen comb. That's not a bad idea. That way it's self-sustaining. Well, crap. I'm not going to do the upgrades anytime soon. So to get that bee to work, I am going to sleep. And where's my bed? Oh yeah, I moved my bed because I have not created an actual place to sleep yet. Eventually, not now, I am going to create this into more of a living space. Maybe it feels weird to be right off the main corridor, but this is where my bed is right now. Kind of wanted it to get out of the main processing room because, yeah, that's where I do my processing. Why do I have my bed there? Alright, so let me run back over here, see how things are going. And this is a hostile environment. Alright, so the temperature is hot and humidity is arid. Okay, so apparently I do need these upgrades because I could move these apiaries into a different environment, but I think the more plausible solution is to go ahead and create these up. Oh, I was clicking on the wrong one. You guys were probably yelling at me. That's embarrassing. I wondered why that was taking snow. Is because I was clicking on the wrong one. Gendustry. That was embarrassing. All right, so it's the upgrade frame that I need. There we go. So I don't know where the actual frame is. There it is. So I need nuggets. And do I have a recipe for nuggets? And I do. So let me go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and craft one of those guys. There we go. And it's basically tin and redstone. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And this is a normal, not processing, but crafting pattern. Boom. Cool. All right. So now that we got that one taken care of, I need a frame. Bam. And I need ones for cooling, I believe. Cool. Upgrade. There we go. Cooler upgrade. And, of course, I need snowballs. And I have snowballs. Do I really have snowballs? Apparently I do. Okay. I will automate that coming up. Not in this episode, but I do need to probably do something about that. Can I not pull that out? I must not have all of the ingredients available, so let me go ahead and do a cooler upgrade. And let me just create a few of these. Yay, I have enough stuff. There we go. That was 5. And what was the other? Was there another thing that I needed? Alright, so I am going to place these one at a time. And that is not enough. And if you look at the tooltip, you can see that whenever I add one of these upgrades, this one in particular, it reduces the temperature by 25%, so I guess I need 4 to be 100%. And that is now warm instead of hot. And it does increase my power consumption up to 5%. So now we're up to 24.3. So it looks like I have humidity issues. So let me go ahead and create the other one, which is going to be, was it too humid? No, that was arid. That means dry, right? Gendustry. Why can I not type you? Alright, so that was a cooler upgrade, heater upgrade, sieve, jungle, genetic, plains, light. Humidifier. I think this is what I want. Is that what I want? I am going to try you out. There we go. And you can go there. Humidity upgrade. Let me create at least 4 of you, and I can still create you. Nice. Cool. Let me see if this actually works. Little bit of delay here. There we go. And this will decrease it by 100% because it increases humidity 25% for each one of these and 5% energy. Oh, now it's damp. Well, there we go. Now it's normal humidity. So it's just a matter of figuring out what you need. And normal, normal. Nice. So no error. You can see the little particle effects to indicate that it's doing something, and you can see that I have an attuned queen. So that is really nice. And it does not seem to be going, though. Why aren't you going? There's something else that I need. Do I actually need to click this? Disabled. Okay. No error. Alright. Alright, so I guess this needs to be on. I don't know why that's not doing anything. The sun's out. So let me let this run for a little... Oh, there we go. There is an error. No flowers. Alright, so these guys require some sort of flowers. So it does look like there's still quite a bit of trial and error. A lot of the same sort of mechanics as the forestry stuff, but not as much. And do I just pop that out and back in? Okay, I see the animation effects now. So it looks... Oh, there it goes. Yay, it's working. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of time. This is probably not the fastest bee in the world, but I should be able to at least get a few drones and maybe some honey, I guess. It's been so long since I've used any kind of bee breeding, but let me go ahead and let this run, get closer to being complete, and I'll be right back. Alright, this is almost there. It's been a couple of day and night cycles, so yeah, it's not exactly the fastest in the world. Maybe I started recording just a little too soon, and you can see that I did create a mundane comb from that, and there we go. Now we have a couple of attuned drones, a couple of extra ones, and a tuned princess. Got one of those guys back. And we could just keep feeding this back in there. And I might just go ahead and do that. But there's one thing that we could do, which is create basically an automated upgrade. So let me go ahead and do that, which is basically one of these guys. I should probably automated... Yeah, I should probably create this as a recipe. So a gear, please. There we go. And a piston, I believe. One of you today. There we go. Not sure why that was using my greatwood logs, but okay. There we go, and come down here, place that guy right there. So let me go ahead and pull him out. Can I pull him out? I want you. Alright, so maybe I can't. Automation upgrade. And again, this does take up additional power. But the nice thing about it, I don't have to sit here and wait for it to actually finish and manually put the princess and the drone back in. This will automatically do it for me, and I could just let it run for a while, and it'll create some mundane combs. But you're probably wondering why even bother with bees. I mean, for one, it's kind of fun to breed them. Basically, right now you can see that this is an unknown genome. In the upcoming episode, we'll create something that will be able to identify what that is for us. But if we look at something like lapis, we have... Well, we obviously have the lapis bees. Those have the ability to produce lapis, and I don't know if they produce like full lapis. They might produce full lapis, actually. There we go. One of these guys, which is the lapis comb, and using a centrifuge, we are able to get lapis. So that is really cool. And I can just go through all of the different types of combs that we have. Molten comb, I guess that would produce lava, which is, no, refractory wax. I don't know what that's used for. But diamonds, that's not it. Diamonds are in here somewhere. Damp comb. Cyanite. Well, that's a good idea. There's probably yellorite in here. Yellorium comb. And if we look at that, just putting this in the centrifuge will give us 25% of yellorium grains, which if you look at that, combining 4 of those together, you get the yellorium dust, and this could help with offsetting the costs of running the big reactor. I don't know. It's one of those things that I think it would be worth playing with. But I have reached that wrapping up point. We did create some automation. It wasn't exactly the part of the episode that I wanted to do with automating the assembly table, but at least we were able to start running through some of the industrial apiary with the Gendustry mod. I think I like it. I'm just going to have to give it a shot, play around with it for a while, and we'll just see where it goes. But I really hope that you enjoyed the episode. If you could go ahead and rate and comment down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.